Hi there, we are back, and for episode 4, we are going to be tackling the person Spark Mandrill defeated in the last episode's weapon is strong against Armored Armadillo. This is my favorite stage in the game, and it has my favorite music as well. I don't think a lot of people share my sentiments, but oh well. Taste is taste. This level is also actually very useful for something else, which I might get into later, though if I have to go through that, I'll probably cut out most of it. Let's continue. You start out on this little thing, which I promptly jump off, mainly to show you this guy. Weapon from a lot of enemy from a lot of old Megaman games, the Bubble Bat. A couple of these guys. I only have one life after fighting Spark Mandrill, so I'll be on the lookout for extras. Let's continue. There's not actually a lot unique about this level, but that's not a big problem. It doesn't throw you too many curveballs, and it basically just lets you run around and have fun. Sort of like an old level, or old Megaman level. What am I doing? Keyboard. This guy has it out for you, but we're not going to let him. There's actually a secret you can get if you kill this guy before he reaches it. But I don't think we're going to make it, unfortunately. Nope. We'll have to come back for it. But we're going back for a lot, so it's not really that big of a deal. And I got the energy tank earlier. Energy tanks are Mega Man X's version of the E-tanks from the old Mega Man series. You basically use them once. I guess they're more like E-cans. They're always like soda, really. But the difference between an energy tank and this and the E-cans is that you can reuse energy tanks. There's a catch, though, and that's that you hear that new noise? Well, you might not because the sound is sort of low. But basically what you do is you collect energy pellets, and if you have full health, extra energy pellets that would normally go to your health go inside of your energy tank, and this adds up to a maximum. As you can see, we already have like maybe a third of it full. Once you fill it up, or before you fill it up, you can drink it and it'll restore a proportionate amount of health to Mega Man here. Of course, the drawback here is that E-tanks will, no matter what, refill your health up again. Energy tanks are reusable though, which is useful. Unfortunately, you can have a difficult time keeping them full, but, well, you'll see. It can be abused, just about like anything in any video game. Especially one as old as Mega Man X. Continuing along, shooting bats, shooting mats. There's a lot of enemies in this level. Good thing that spike doesn't kill you instantly. Let's go ahead and get off of that train. Miners. Well, going along this long stretch. I really hope I can fit all of this LP's episodes into or all this LP's levels into one episode each. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it for the Sigma levels, as somebody mentioned to me, but I'll try my best, because splitting them up just doesn't really sound like a sensible thing to do for a fast-paced platformer. Let's get rid of this guy. Quickly. Actually, I think this is where the secret is. I forgot that there were two. There we go. You get introduced to the X Series' other extra item. This is a heart tank. Pick it up. And as you saw there, my energy meter goes up. If you're good, you could probably... yeah. If you're good, you can probably get around collecting all the sub-tanks, but collecting at least a good amount of heart tanks is almost a necessity. I know that when I was a kid, I got breezed through every area in the game, but when I got to Sigma, that wasn't the case. Sigma in this game, you see, he's a recurring villain in the X series. He's harder than in any other X game I've ever played. I really wasn't expecting that. Like throwing out all the stops at the end. But without heart tanks, well, you're gonna have a tough time. We missed an item up there, but oh well. Anyways, onward to Armored Armadillo, who's weak against the E-Spark. Though, to tell you the truth, he's not that weak against it. He gets a special animation when you hit him with it that shows you that he's weak against it, but still. Overall, one of the more difficult bosses, though if you hit him with the energy spark, his pattern does get a lot easier, admittedly. He loses his armor. And let's use that energy tank we picked up. One more hit. That was a close call. But we did it. Megaman doesn't look that bad in that armor. Still think he's a fag. From him we got one of the more useful weapons in the game, the rolling shield. Don't be fooled. Normally the rolling shield just shoots a projectile, not a shield. I guess it shields you by eating up projectiles as it rolls forward, but until you get the ability to charge special weapons, it really doesn't work like one. Anyway, that's all for this episode. See you later.